This is coverage you can count on. WGAL News 8 at 6 starts now.
Tonight, a search is underway for the suspect police say stabbed 2 people in their Dauphin County home. Good evening and welcome to News 8 at 6. I'm McKenna Alexander. Derry Township Police say the incident happened overnight near West Chocolate Avenue. News 8's Taylor Hess joins us live with what we know tonight. Taylor?
Yeah, McKenna, well, Derry Township Police were called to a home around 3:15 this morning. When they arrived, they found 2 victims suffering from stab wounds. Now, police say one person broke into a home on Old West Chocolate Avenue and stabbed 2 people before fleeing the scene. One victim was taken to Penn State Hershey Medical Center immediately for treatment, while the other initially refused, before later showing up at that same hospital for care. Both victims are expected to survive. Police say the suspect has still not been taken into custody, and that same suspect knew at least one of the victims and targeted both of the people that he stabbed. This is still an active investigation, and the details are rapidly evolving, but we're expecting to get an update from police on this later tonight. Now, Derry Township Police say there is no current threat to the public, but they're asking anyone who might know information to contact them at the number on your screen or submit a tip through their Crime Watch page. Live in Derry Township, Taylor Hess, WGAL News 8.
Thank you. Now another investigation is underway tonight, this time in York County, after a second barn fire on the same property in less than a week's time. This happened in Hellam Township this morning around 5 on Hillview Road. That's near Picking Road. A viewer sent us this video from nearby. You can see that smoke just billowing into the air. The Hellam Fire Company chief tells us the barn was already fully engulfed in flames by the time their crews arrived. Luckily, no animals were in the barn. Hillview Road did have to be closed for about 6 hours as that response happened, and also no injuries were reported. The cause of this fire is now being investigated by the state police fire marshal. And new tonight, the Shrewsbury Volunteer Fire Company has released a shocking video of one of their volunteers falling from the 2nd floor of a building while fighting a fire. We do want to warn viewers, though, that this video might be disturbing to watch. The fire company says the volunteer was fighting a fire on August 3rd when they fell 13 feet down to the ground. They were quickly rescued by fellow firefighters and taken to York Hospital before being released later that day. 2 residents also had to be taken to the hospital where they died from gunshot wounds to the head. That's according to the coroner. The incident is still under investigation by the Southern Regional Police Department. In Lancaster County, a registered sex offender from Florida has been arrested for receiving stolen property, among other charges. According to West Lampeter Township, officers were doing a routine patrol near Willow Valley Square this morning when they found a man standing near a U-Haul vehicle in a parking lot. When officers checked the vehicle's registration, they found it had been reported stolen from Green Cove Springs, Florida. Police identified the man as Charles N. Ressler, a registered sex offender from Florida who told police he was living in the Willow Street area. After searching the U-Haul, Ressler was taken into custody for receiving stolen property, possession of a controlled substance, and drug paraphernalia. Today, police are investigating another false claim of an active shooter at Villanova University. Radnor Township Police say they received reports of an active shooter around 11:30 this morning. It was a scary scene for some people attending a morning mass as they were told to stay in place while police investigated.
I know sometimes people receive communion and rather than staying for dessert, they run right out. We need to stay in the church until we get an all clear from our security force. There's something going on outside and they don't want people exiting the church.
Last week, police flocked to the school after a report of an active shooter on Thursday. Officials later determined it was, quote, a cruel hoax. Let's go ahead and go over to the Storm Team forecast now. It's been a beautiful day. We're taking a live look at Hershey, Lancaster, York, and Harrisburg. Storm Team meteorologist Mike Susko here. And Mike, what can we expect for the rest of the evening and into the work week?
Yeah, well, we can expect the clouds to continue as we go through this evening, but the good news is fall-like weather's coming our way.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, finally. If you don't like the heat and humidity, then you're really going to like this forecast here coming up. We're going to see those temperatures drop back into the 70s as we go into the upcoming week here. But a few evening storms to get through as we go through the next few hours. That'll be mostly to the west of Harrisburg. Humidity will drop as we go into your Monday. And then, like I said, it's just going to be a fall-like stretch as we go into next week here. We'll see 50s at night and 70s for highs. But you're looking outside Lebanon right now, a lot of cloud cover in place. We did get up to 81 today. That is a little bit below average, and we're going to stay below average here from this point on. Current temperatures are in the upper 70s to low 80s. Get used to this. This is pretty much going to be your highs for about the next 7 to 10 days across the Susquehanna Valley. We are tracking a few showers and thunderstorms there on Storm Team Live Radar Network, and when we look at your 12-hour forecast, you can see those will taper off as we go into the overnight hours. We'll drop back to 64 overnight tonight, and then McKenna will show you whether or not we'll have any more rain chances coming up in the full forecast.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, Mike. And you know the drill. Be sure to download the WGAL app. There you can check the latest forecast, but be sure to turn on alerts so that you can get up-to-the-minute weather updates.